So this video, honestly, I have not had so much fun making a video in a long time. I really enjoy course reviews. Also, I'm gonna share how you can get $200 off both of these programs if you stick around till the end of the video. I'll also put a timestamp down there because I'm not a fan of when YouTubers make you stay to the whole video just to tell you something that you already knew. So timestamps below if you want to save $200. So if you're watching this video, it means you're either looking into Graham Stephan's YouTube Creator Academy course or Sonny Lenarduzzi's YouTube for Bosses course. I've taken both of these, watched them in full, implemented the things from them, and in this video we're going to go over which one I recommend. If you want to skip to the verdict, I'll also put that timestamp down below, but if you want to hear why and how I came to the conclusion, then you can just watch the whole video. Okay, so let's start with YouTube for Bosses. I found Sonny Lenarduzzi through Sam Oven's testimonials on one of his landing pages. The name of her business intrigued me, and so I decided to go check out her program. I had a couple friends that were in it, so I asked them about it. They had good things to say, so I ended up joining the program. So Sonny has about 6 hours of content, and she breaks it into different phases. So first it's let's get started, and this honestly is just that free, she has like a free PDF, the YouTube channel checklist, something like that, that she puts out. It's that free thing that she gives out to everybody. It's her going over that in a video format. Then there's phase 1. This is where we cover research and content research. Phase 2, she talks about her hot script formula, how to film your videos, video editing in under 30 minutes, YouTube Live. In phase 3, she talks about SEO, optimizing your video, and thumbnail strategy. And then phase 4 is where she teaches you to get off YouTube and promote in other areas. And then there's a bonus module about building your own audience, and then how to show your win, and then an upsell into the Authority Accelerator program at the bottom there. And there's about 6 hours of content in here, and you can see how it's broken up. You can pause the video at different points there. So a big part of why I wanted to join this group was her engagement pod, which is this YouTube for Bosses Facebook group where you can go in, and basically she allows you to comment your video. Like this is crazy, 1,200 people have commented their video for Wednesday, and then people go through, you can like see, so they'll post this, and then if you watch their video, then you comment on it and say, hey, will you watch mine as well? The idea behind the engagement pod is that it gives you authority in the algorithm because a lot of people are seeing your videos, they're commenting on it, they're engaging with it in the right way. Or in theory, that's how it's supposed to work. But I think honestly, it does the opposite. My experience is that in the engagement pod, you get a bunch of people who aren't actually interested in your content, commenting on your videos, subscribing to your channel, and liking your videos. So YouTube doesn't know who to recommend your content to because there's like all these different types of people watching your videos, commenting on them. Apparently they like them, but honestly I think it can become kind of spammy in YouTube's eyes as well when the video has the same number of comments as it does views. That just doesn't really happen, and I just don't think it sits right with the algorithm. So this leads me into talking about my beef with Sonny's course. Sonny continually talks about YouTube like it's this big pool. There's a shallow end and there's a deep end. When you're a new creator, you're in the deep end, and when you're established, then you're in the shallow end, and YouTube shows your content to a lot more people. So she talks about all of these different ways to get out of the deep end and into the shallow. Her argument that the best way to do that is by using her Sonny system formula. She gives you a specific number of searches per month that you should be looking for your specific keywords. She gives you a specific TubeBuddy score that you should be looking for, and also a specific search pool. Then you're supposed to create your first 8 videos based on everything in her Sonny system formula, and then according to her, you'll be on your way to YouTube success because you'll see what works and what doesn't work. I honestly think this pretty much sets everybody up that tries it to fail. And here's why. Sonny talks about searchable content like it's the coolest thing in the whole world and that you need to be able to rank for your keyword. But what I feel like she almost never talks about is that YouTube needs new content. And even as a new creator, YouTube is going to suggest those videos because it constantly needs new content on the platform. And in the Sonny system formula, she talks about going for things that aren't searched very often. And honestly, like, why does that make sense? Why does it make sense to make a video that less people are looking for? I get the idea of long tail keywords and relevance. For example, if I'm creating this video and I add 2020 on the end of it, then that adds a little bit of relevance and people know that it's for this year. But literally I found myself spending hours trying to find videos that fit into her Sonny system formula, and then I would release those videos and nobody cared about them. And the sad part was I knew that almost nobody cared about them before I created and released the video. I also don't think, I'm sorry Sonny, that you should pretend to know exactly what works on YouTube and what doesn't. And she seems to have systematized the thing. She knows how it works. She has the formula, and honestly I just don't think she does. And I think anybody that tells you they do is wrong. And you listen to all these other YouTube creators and they always talk about the YouTube gods, like, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it just doesn't work, and the algorithm is really hard to work with. But Sunny seems to know exactly how the algorithm works, and she's going to tell you how. I don't buy it. And then the other thing I don't like is that because she focuses so heavily on the keyword side of things, I really don't think she focuses on the quality of the content. She literally teaches you how to film with your webcam and edit with iMovie in under 30 minutes, which honestly, your content quality is going to be much lower if you're just filming with your webcam and you're editing on iMovie. I know people grow that way. I have nothing against them. But when all you do is hyper focus on the keywords and the quality of your content is just not high at all, it doesn't do you any good. I do have to say that I had 2 videos that followed the system and it worked semi well. But looking back, I realized that I wasn't even in the parameters for the search volume or the search pool. And a very good TubeBuddy score was what convinced me to make that video. And also, from what I can tell, what other YouTubers have said, and what this guy in Sunny's Facebook group told me, it might just be the YouTube gods favoring me. Sunny, if you're watching this, I have nothing against you personally. I just don't think that you've cracked the code on YouTube. I don't think anybody has or anybody really can. I just don't think that success on YouTube can be boiled down into a system that works literally every time for every person. And that's what I felt like I got from your course. That's what I felt like you were promising. One thing I did like from Sunny's course is that she really helps you stay organized with a lot of different spreadsheets, the systems she uses for brainstorming, planning, and executing content creation. So overall, Sunny's course, I would give it probably 2 out of 5 stars, and it's definitely not worth $5.97 in my opinion. It's super beginner, it's short, and I just didn't have a good experience with it. Also, word to the wise, YouTube for Bosses is pretty much just her feeder program for her $6,000 high ticket authority accelerator course. So if you love Sunny and you want to work with her more closely and you want to get all of her secrets about growing online, you can just join Authority Accelerator and then you get access to YouTube for Bosses as well. And also, if you've taken this course and you disagree with me, feel free to comment below or contact me in any other way and we can talk it out. Again, I don't have anything personally against Sunny. I just felt like the promise of the course and the results were not up to par. Okay, now for the YouTube Creator Academy by Graham Stephan. Honestly, I loved this course. Loved it. I think it's my second favorite online course that I've taken, just behind Sam Ovens Consulting Accelerator. So Graham has about 8 hours of content spread over about 76 videos. What I love about Graham is that he teaches you principles, not a formula for success. I think I really like this model because it's getting people to think for themselves instead of just follow a system like follow the herd, monkey see, monkey do type thing. It's helpful enough to get you started in the right direction, but it's not so detailed that you feel like he's answering literally every question for you. He forces you to think for yourself a little bit, which I really love. At the end of the day, people are just different, and doing everything the same way just creates this herd mentality. And then there's all these creators on YouTube that have the exact same type of content, and they don't grow simply because they all followed the same exact formula. And if you've noticed, all the people that are successful on this platform are different. I also really prefer Graham's approach to answering specific questions with shorter videos. It's really easy if you have a question to go refer back to the course and say, oh, how long will it take to make a video? I click on that one, and then I watch Graham tell me how long it takes instead of trying to sift through an hour-long video from another course creator. And I also love that it's Graham just speaking in front of a whiteboard. For some reason, it just feels like much more personable, and I feel like I'm having a conversation with him instead of this being like a business transaction. The other thing that I really like about this course is that Graham goes over literally everything that goes into a successful channel. He goes over the fact that it's all of these things. It's the background of your videos. It's your camera. It's your audio. It's your research. It's your filming. It's your editing. It's your SEO. It's your thumbnails. It's your distribution after you create the video. It's not just one of these things. It's all of them. He also takes a much more practical approach to finding the right videos. He literally just tells you to go type in your keyword into the YouTube search bar and then get ideas from all of the suggestions there. Instead of spending all this time researching, how many people are searching this every month and what's the TubeBuddy score and all of these things. And I also love his explanation of how the algorithm works, which focuses on the fact that YouTube needs new content. It's always looking for new content. And so new creators do have a chance if they create quality content. I also think it's very telling that at no point in the course does Graham talk about TubeBuddy, vidIQ, or super advanced keyword research. Graham understands that YouTube is run by humans and it's also consumed by humans, and all of the people creating on the platform are also human, and that will always be more important than anything else in growing a channel. And he teaches you how to do that. He teaches you how to be human while also focusing on good distribution. The only thing that I would improve about Graham's course is that sometimes the title of the video is a little bit off topic. It's like he's trying to clickbait you into watching the next video, which I don't know, maybe it's just an accident, but you don't have to clickbait me into watching a course I paid for. But for some people you do, and I understand that. I would give Graham's course a 5 out of 5. I honestly would. He put so much effort into it and really, really amazing stuff. So the verdict is, according to the most important opinion in the world, my own, that you should buy the YouTube Creator Academy by Stephan over YouTube for Bosses by Lenarduzzi. 100%. If you are the newest of the new, you've never used YouTube, you've never consumed a video, you've never watched free videos on how to grow a YouTube channel, maybe you could buy Sonny's course, but honestly I would just go with Graham. That's the verdict. Again, if you have any disagreements, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so now for the goods. I'm gonna tell you how I got $200 off both of these programs. So first, YouTube for Bosses. This is the kind of stuff that you learn when you run Facebook ads for clients for over a year. We're gonna go to facebook.com/ads/library. And then you just come in here, click on Lenarduzzi, and this is all the ads that she's running on Facebook right now. So you'll come down here. I was looking at this last night. You have to scroll down pretty far, which by the way, like some of these ads, Sonny, you're lying. Like YouTube for Bosses, only a few days still left to get in. Like that's not true. Okay, I finally found it. This is what I did. I scrolled down, found it here. These are real people just like you. Want a discount? Great, because the course is $200 off if you enroll right now. So this is the ad. Then you just come here, click learn more, and then you can get that for $397 instead of $597. You're welcome. Okay, now for Graham's. When Graham launched his course, he gave $200 off to the first 100 people. So YouTubers do this all the time where they'll say the first 200 people to click this link will get 20% off Skillshare Premium for a year or something like that. But what they aren't telling you is that the first 200 people get that, but also literally everybody else that clicks on the link gets that as well. It's like introducing scarcity in a way that you might not think about. So Graham reveals this code at the end of this video, 200 off. And since I knew this, I tried it and boom, it gave me 200 off. You're welcome. So $197 for what he provides in the course is honestly so amazing. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Those were my experiences with those two courses. Honestly, awesome experience with Graham's. I don't get any affiliate commission from you buying either of these, so this is an unbiased review. If you're interested in how I've used my other 300 subscriber YouTube channel to close sales calls much easier, I do business coaching. You can check out the link below in the description to schedule a call with me and see if it's a good fit for us to work together. With that said, I'll see you in the next video, and subscribe for more if you enjoyed it.